So why don't you tell everyone who you are, what you do, and what you specialize in?
Hey, my name is Maureen.sells. I'm a realtor at Great Expectations Realty, and I'm a buyer specialist.
Awesome. All right, so here's the 20 questions. Are you ready for it?
I think I might be.
Okay. What is your favorite color?
Purple.
Okay, start with an easy one, right? What's your favorite food?
That's a tough one because I love food. There's very few things I don't like, but I love Italian, so I'd have to pick
Okay, you used to be
pasta.
Pasta. Okay, you used to be in like a restaurant.
I did.
Yes,
I did.
industry.
I owned a restaurant for 5 years, and I love Southern food too.
Oh wow.
Chicken and dumplings and fried green tomatoes and all that great stuff.
Oh wow. I bet you have a great fried green tomato
I
recipe.
really do. I do.
All right, if you could meet anyone, alive or dead, who would it be?
Aw, it would be my mom.
Wow. Okay. If you had a time machine, would you go to the past or the future?
Oh, I'd go to the past.
Really?
I think I would.
What would you like to see in the past?
My mom. My sweet grandma. You know.
Visit with those.
Unfortunately, I'm a little older than you guys, so, you know, they've been gone for a good long time. So, yeah, I'd probably go to the sentiment.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the best book you've ever read?
That's kind of a tough one. I would have to say I like some really easy reading. So Janet Ivanovich has those really great reads. So I would have to say that series, 1 for the money, 2 for the show.
One of those. Okay.
3 to get ready. I think there's 20 of them.
Yeah. Oh, good grief.
Yeah.
What is the best or worst gift you've ever been given?
Wow. Probably the best gift, I got a Vitamix. And
That's the best gift?
Probably.
Okay.
If you don't have a Vitamix, you might not know, and you're not a foodie.
Yeah.
So between the foodie and the Vitamix, yeah, it's a great gift. Best.
Awesome. And the worst gift?
I have gotten something that somebody else wanted for a gift. You know, maybe
They
like
gifted
some,
it to themselves.
maybe like some fishing gear or something.
Oh, that's brutal.
That's a tough one. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who would play you in a movie?
Well, it would have to be somebody funny. And if it can be living or dead, with this hair, I've had the Rosanna Dana comments. So this is kind of a good hair day. So
Okay.
some days it's a little more like Rosanna Dana. So
Okay. What is your favorite restaurant?
That's a kind of a tough one around here too, because we have so many good restaurants. I live on the north side of town, so I really like Braised Onion, and it's very close to my house, so it's very convenient also. So for that, I really like Braised Onion.
Okay.
If I was gonna leave the state, I might have to say any restaurant in Chicago.
Oh, really?
Oh yes.
Even a hot dog restaurant?
Oh yeah, for real. but I'd pick probably the Chop House. We'd take that.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. So what is the biggest problem you see in the world, and what would you like to do to fix it?
Well, we were talking about that today because today is the day after the Nashville school shooting, and it was intolerance. And so I would have to say for sure intolerance, you know.
How would you fix it?
Well, probably, of course, you got to start within. So, of course, be less judgmental and love your neighbor a little more.
What is your biggest regret?
Well, I try not to live with regret and really try not to focus on regret.
Okay. So what is your favorite drink?
I drink water a lot all day long.
Same.
However, that is not my favorite. My favorite would be something really fruity and delicious. Maybe have a little coconut rum in it.
Sounds good.
But you can't have that all day.
No.
So
All right. What's the best advice you've ever been given?
Probably the best advice I was given was to know your worth and to know that most people really aren't paying that much attention to you. So just do the best you can and don't worry about what other people think.
Some good advice. What is your favorite saying?
Might be one of my dad's, and he always liked to say guilty by association. So, two clowns walking down the street with the guy in the Armani suit. Nobody ever notices the guy in the Armani suit. I always say, look at those three clowns.
Very true.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ask for discounts when you go to a store? We're talking like garage sales to Lowe's to anywhere. Do you ask for discounts?
I feel like negotiating is a good thing. I feel like knowing what you're buying and knowing what it should cost without giving anybody any short change or anything. I feel like, yes, asking for discounts and negotiating for a product that you really, really want and to pay a fair value. Yes, I will. I sure will.
Why do you like your job?
Well, I not only like my job, but I love my job. And I have the freedom and flexibility to work with people in my community, help them become homeowners, and then I get to still see them outside of work.
If you had to be at a different job completely, what would you be doing?
For the love of food. It's the hardest job in the world, but I do love the food industry.
Really?
I loved owning a restaurant. I love this atmosphere with the service employees. Probably
Something in the food industry.
it would be fun, but it's some hard work.
Yeah. It's hard on your body.
It really is.
All right, you kind of already answered this one, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Time, death, and distance can separate people. Who do you miss most?
Probably my grandma. Yeah. And she also loved food. And I learned to cook from her, and yes, I love my grandma.
It's all tied together.
It is. It really is.
Do you have people? Did you make your own people?
I have a dog and a cat, and I did not make them myself.
Okay.
But I trained them really, really well.
Okay.
And when I brought my dog to training, she was a little puppy, and the awesome dog trainer was there, and her best advice was, every week come to this training, and it's best if you bring your dog, because it's all about you being responsible for your animals.
Absolutely. What kind of dog do you have?
I have a rescue, and when I rescued her from the Humane Society, I rescued this little teeny puppy, and they told me she was half beagle, but now she's 10 years old, and she's 75 pounds, and she's all bulldog. 100%, I'm sure. But nonetheless, I love her, even though she's not a beagle or little.
Okay,
Yeah.
So what is your favorite movie?
Well, I probably have several favorite movies, but probably my favorite is The Prestige, and then Shawshank Redemption, and The Green Mile. Gotta love Tom Hanks.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, and of course I'm a sucker for some romantic comedies. When Harry met Sally.
Those are good.
I won't do that scene though.
Yeah, everybody knows that scene. Describe your perfect day.
Oh, well, my perfect day would have to be certainly springtime and sunny and 70. And I live within minutes of Silver Springs, and I have a little kayak. So I would be kayaking on the Silver River after drinking coffee in my backyard, listening to the birds chirp, and maybe having a little cup of coffee, taking a nice stroll down the Silver River.
That's awesome. All right, now, supposedly that's it, but you said you have the best knock-knock joke. So what is the knock-knock joke? I will do it with you. So,
knock, knock.
Who's there?
Little old lady.
Little old lady who?
I didn't know you could yodel.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's okay. And with that, that is Maureen Marr. Feel free to give her a call if you would like to work with her.
Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1,